Spill My Tea Tuesday. I just want to let you guys know that every Tuesday I do have a Spill My Tea video coming out. And then also check for videos on Mondays. I also post on Mondays as well. And then Mondays is just random categories. So I want to start off by saying thank you so much for everything that you guys do. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit those notification bells. Message me if you'd like. My email is below. And let's get into the video. So this video is my first kiss. Alright, so I used to live in Kingwood. I went to Riverwood Middle School. After I left Riverwood I was in 6th grade Riverwood Middle School, and I went half a year, I think 7th grade. So in the middle of the school year, we moved to Porter. We moved to Porter. It's not that far from Kingwood. It's still around the same area. And, you know, I moved to Porter. I was a new girl in 7th grade. And this guy named Romero came up to me, and he was Hispanic. He's a Hispanic guy. And he was like, will you be my girlfriend? It was really random. And, you know, I guess at that time, you know, you just say, yeah. You're like, okay. So I was like, okay, I'll be your girlfriend. So he started, you know, walking me to every class and kissing me after every class. No, sorry, walking me to every class, okay? And he started walking me to every class. He started talking to me at you know, on the phone at night. He came up to me, I think even on my first day, and was like telling me how cute I was and how he liked me. And so I think one day in particular, I had stood by his locker, and he was just like, oh yeah. And let me tell you something else that was kind of funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. So he's Hispanic, but he was way darker than me. Like, he literally was like looked African American versus his face. Like, his body looked African American, but his face, you could tell that he was clearly Hispanic. So very sweet guy. He was so sweet. He was always pulling out the chairs for me, opening the doors for me, holding my hands down the hallway, kissing my cheek. So I remember one day in particular, we were just sitting by his locker, and I think he was like, can I please have a kiss? And I was like, okay. And I kissed him. And his lips were so soft. Like, for real. They were so soft, you know. And I really liked Romero a lot. Like, he was super sweet up until in a previous video, I talked about sarcoidosis, which I'll leave the link below, which is a medical condition that I have, a low immune system. And my neck started to swell. I actually have the scars here. You see right there? Right there. And then I also had a biopsy of my neck this way. And so my neck got really big, you know, and Romero was embarrassed by it. So he broke up with me shortly after he kissed me, because I started to, you know, exhibit signs of swollen lymph nodes, and it was just probably really scary for everybody at that time. And so he broke up with me, and then he started being really mean to me for no reason. Like, I was sending him love letters, and he was like crumbling up and throwing it away, and he just stopped liking me because I had a medical condition. And I guess people maybe were making fun of him, like, oh, you're dating puffy neck, or I don't know what people said behind my back, you know, but I do know people did, because I went to a track meet one time, and I didn't realize my neck was so bad, and one of my friends said that the guys there were talking about her, and I was like, oh my god, whatever. And so then she told me they were really talking about your neck or whatever, and I started bawling, crying. Like, it was so bad. People at track meets I didn't even know were even talking about me. Like, I don't even have pictures. Like, that's how embarrassing it was. Like, there was no way I was gonna take pictures of that shit. But the doctors have pictures of it. I don't know where, in their files somewhere, but I'm not gonna go look for it. So during that time, after he kissed me, he broke up with me. He was really mean to me. I cried all the time. I didn't know why. A lot of people still remain my friends, but he just hated me. I guess his friends were just always talking about how puffy my neck was and how ugly I was or whatever, or how my neck was fat. I really don't know what they said in 7th grade, but it really hurt my feelings, you know, that he broke up with me that way. And then shortly after, I was submitted to the hospital, and I had to stay a year or so in the hospital. Anyways, that was my first kiss. His lips were so soft. He was so sweet. Before I got sick, his name was Romero, and it definitely was pretty magical for me. You know, his lips were soft. That's all I can really remember. And his mouth or face smelled good. And he was such a gentleman. I would have married that man had I not been sick. Maybe. Who knows? I mean, what a jerk. Instead of asking, are you okay? Do you need help? Or defending me, he broke up with me and started being really rude to me and making me think that it was my fault for me having this immune disorder. So anyways, that was my first kiss. That's really all I have to really say about it. He was so sweet and so mean. And then when I did kiss him, I had butterflies and I got broken up with shortly after. So there's your Spill Your Tea Tuesday. Yay! Y'all have a wonderful day. Y'all make good choices. And love each other. Okay? Mwah.